Sendo, everyone. I don't even know what that means. I don't know, the book's just there. I don't even know if that means hi or what. Kind of sounds like a dessert. Anyway, I'm reviewing something different today, and I know it's kind of late. I mean, this thing's been out for almost a year now. But, you know, I was in Target the other day, and I saw it on clearance for 10 bucks, and I figured, why not? It's the Peak handheld device, comes in this little case. Now, what is a Peak? Well, it's basically a device where you can check your email wherever you are. It's got a T-Mobile SIM card in it. You sign up for a service, there's different rates. If you want to do it monthly, it's $19.99 a month. If you buy 3 months in one shot, it's $19.99. 3 months in one shot is $49.99, so that's about $15 a month. Or a year is $180. I think there's a lifetime option. I don't know how much it's going for. But I figured I'd just do 1 month of it so I could show you guys how it works. But yeah, when this thing first came out, this is the original Peak, not the Peak Pronto. Let me clear the fingerprints off while I'm talking. So yeah, when this thing first came out, the Peak was $100. And, you know, I saw it on clearance for $10. Now I think the Pronto's going for like $50 or something like that. But the main differences between the original Peak and the Peak Pronto is that the original can only hold about 3 email accounts, and that's basically it, whereas the Peak Pronto can hold 5, and it's also got support for push email and Microsoft something, I don't know, Microsoft Outlook, I don't know, something like that. Remember it had the word Microsoft in it. I know, I'm not really prepared for this review, am I? But it's got a pretty big screen on it. The keyboard is very nice. The keyboard's really comfortable, except the space bar is really firm, like it really takes a good press. There's a scroll wheel on the side, similar to older Blackberries before they had the trackball. And there's a button for the back. That's the battery door release. SIM cards under the warranty sticker. Warranty void if labels tampered, or removed or tampered. So, I took the SIM card out and I wanted to see what would happen without a SIM card in it. Didn't do anything, it just said there was no signal. Battery's only 700 milliamps, so I don't know, that's not good for a cell phone in terms of how long it lasts per charge, but maybe for something like this it'd be good. I mean, I haven't used this too much, but I've used enough to review it. The charger, I don't have anything else to get that out right now, but it's a micro USB connector, which is the new standard right now. I tried to see what would happen if I hooked it up into my computer. I hooked up into my Vista laptop and it said the device malfunctioned, so I don't know if it's supposed to be usable via USB or not. It doesn't really say anything about it being able to. Let's go ahead and boot it up here. Now that I gave you the background about the device and whatnot, it says hello. Yeah, it's got about a 10-second boot up time. You could leave it in sleep mode, but I didn't bother. But the device itself, it's really light, and it's pretty thin too. And I put my Hotmail and my AOL mail in here, and these e-millions ads, I swear to God, I get so many things from them a day, I don't even know who they are. So it's got a signal now, so I got a little bit of T-Mobile coverage around here. I think you can have one more green bar than that. The little envelope icon, if you leave it in sleep mode and you get an email, it flashes blue and the thing vibrates like 10 times. It does this, and it's like, okay, I get it, I have an email. But, oh, I forgot to mention the scroll wheel also doubles as a button. So, I know this isn't current, I mean today's the 18th, so it hasn't refreshed yet, but I don't care. So you could press in, it gives you your options, open, write a new mail, reply, you know, all those fun options. You could change the folder you're in. Sometimes there's a delay with the wheel. I mean, it's only a 100 megahertz processor in the Peak, so I don't know, every once in a while it's got to play catch up with how much you just scrolled the wheel. Whoop, it just loaded up my current emails. It's blinking. Okay, so I got some PlayAsia.com, Newegg, and ThinkGeek. And no, in case you're wondering, PlayAsia is not a porn site. It's it's a website to buy imported video games. In case you didn't know, I thought I'd enlighten you on that. If you don't believe me, go to the website for yourself. So you can open up the email. It has support for attachments and whatnot. As much as I just got a Game Boy Color, is that better than a DSi? I hope this person's on crack. Press back. But you know what I like about this too? It's definitely centered around not technologically savvy people. The instruction manual is really helpful. I mean, did it just load more? Jeez, how many emails do I have? Well, look at the scroll bar. I guess that's a hint. Yeah, I do have it email me every time I get a YouTube comment on one of my videos. So I do read all the comments. I just don't respond to them all. So that's how you people don't get away with bad comments, because I do read all of them. The wheel's not really responding to me right now. Why isn't it really responding? Was there too many emails in there? Let's see how it handles an email with images and stuff. I know ThinkGeeks are loaded with images. Here we go. Is it going to show the images, or? It's all text. I know ThinkGeeks emails always have... It's blinking again? Jeez. What the... Alright, so it doesn't look like any images loaded. So, I mean, it's a pretty basic email viewer. But, unfortunately, that's the downside. It's just an email viewer. There's no text messaging, unless you get the Peak Prana that has some text messaging support. There's no phone calls, there's no internet browsing. It's just an email device. Now, it's simple. I mean, especially if you're a tech-savvy person, you're not going to want a Peak. I mean, if you have a BlackBerry or Palm Pre or Windows Mobile device, whatever, you know, it's already got the email support built in. But this is really meant for people who... Actually, no, I had someone come into Radio Shack recently. He was asking me if there was such a device. What the... Jeez, who's emailing me? He was asking me if there was such a device where you had just email. And the Peak was out at the time he mentioned it, but I forgot to mention it. Like, I don't know, I just didn't think about it. So I was just like, no, you basically have to get a BlackBerry. But I forgot all about the Peak. But I'm not sure how well it's selling right now. I mean, I know they keep lowering the price of it, and they're even offering the Peak Prano with lifetime subscriptions already in them for like at least $100 or something like that. And if you're a business, you could buy a bunch in one pack. But that's basically all there is to it. It's its own proprietary operating system. Like I said, it's only 100 megahertz, so you can see, especially when there's a lot of stuff on the screen, it does ignore the scroll wheel every now and then. It doesn't really catch up to it. But it's alright, but it is just for email, and, you know, I could probably give this to my grandpa for his birthday, actually, because he likes these techie kind of toys like I do. But he's not as tech-savvy as I am, but he's definitely with it, which is cool. I like the little Peak symbol back there. It's a cool little device. It would be cool if it did more, but, I mean, I got it for $10, but I guess I can't really complain. And it came with this nice case, too. And the only thing it comes with is the charger, and that's it. Well, that's my review of the Peak Prano. Thanks for watching, and yeah, if you want one of these, or if you know someone who might, hopefully I can help you make that decision.